Congratulations. We're making it through some of the most intense times I think humanity has ever faced. Fuck. There's been a lot of really freaking intenseness in my life the last few days, last month or two for sure. Having to face every facet of who I am, what my beliefs are, what's underneath, relationships, money, my home, etc., even family, friends, etc., and just finding out what's serving me and what's not serving me, how what I want and what I've desired has been steered by stuff that I was told or thought, or past experiences that didn't work out, but based on older versions of myself that had less awareness. But I'm in this place that's starting to emerge, and my heart's just slowly starting to peek open, and just realizing that I have the power, I have the confidence, I have the courage to stand up for myself when shit gets real, when it gets hard, when I'd normally just go inside and kind of cower and hide and hope for better and hope they understand and all this kind of stuff. Now I have the courage to have a really intense, sometimes loving discussion that serves me. And there's a part of me that used to hide, and it was just like, oh, are you not going to protect me? And are you going to just sit there and watch as my inner child kind of got smashed and trashed and felt small? And now this warrior, this man right here, right now, doesn't take any fucking shit from no one, but also loves in this intense way, and will go into any emotion and into any fear and into any discomfort and anything that shows up, and go and find the bottom of it and figure out what's going on, what's in truth is in there, what beliefs, what traumas, what past stories, what past whatever bullshit the universe is trying to clear through me. And I'll go to the bottom of it, get it cleared, and move on. And sometimes that means walking away. Sometimes that means putting really strong boundaries and saying, no, this isn't going to happen anymore. And I'm finding more and more and more that those things, even though scary, are love for people, for myself especially, and sometimes for the other person when they're not dealing with their stuff and they're scared and uncomfortable and all these things. It's sometimes the best thing that you can do is just to have a really hard conversation, be direct in a loving way, being accountable to the emotions that are going on, standing in our trigger, and teaching that to other people as we navigate through our shit. So the biggest declaration of self-love I could ever make to myself is to just say I'll always be there, no matter what it is, no matter what emotion shows up, how scared I am, how maybe I fuck up or whatever, and it's all massively freaking okay. And once you get to that place, nobody can hurt you. You're never worried about what people think. All you're really worried about is how you think about yourself. Because I prostituted myself more times than I can count of trying to give love to people so that I could have a person in my life could receive love back, a massive codependency, narcissism, all these things that we all navigate through in some facets of our life. And the only person that's ever going to get you through is you. And if you don't have enough self-esteem or self-worth or self-value to know that your best is all you can do, and sometimes that's like bawling your eyes out, sometimes that's feeling like total and complete small shit, and being okay with that, because until you can transit through it, anything other than being what's there is basically like cutting out your arm off or cutting a part of you off and saying that that's not okay. And then you've self-judged and you've eaten your self-worth and made a massive mess of yourself. So My declaration of self-love is, I'm so happy to be this person. I can look in his eyes and see the warrior and see passion and see excitement and see love. I'm gonna have some tears, but it's not through finding it through anyone, not getting that perfect partner, not doing things right, not doing things the societal way, or being successful or whatever. It's falling on your face and fucking looking at the hole that you dug yourself into and finally brushing yourself off and smashing away all the mud and all the muck and all the shit that you've layered yourself with because you believed what everybody else thought or what the society said you should be. And then you eventually look and you say, fuck them all. Fuck them all. All that matters is what I see. And when I can wake up in the morning and feel not betrayed by myself and feel confident that I did the right thing, even though it was messy or maybe not what somebody else wanted, but I was watching out for me, nobody can give you that but you. You can get smashed by the world. You can have people come into your life and prop you up and say good things about you all day long, but until you fucking believe it and you feel it in your heart and you've walked out of the fucking hell of who you are, you do not know what self-love is. Self-love is standing up from anything that happens and dusting yourself off and saying, fuck, let's try again. Let's try again. I still love myself. Fuck, this is good. And shining and loving and not giving a shit about anybody and what they think, and just stand here. Linda says, hi Paul, love from Calgary. I think we should have a park meetup sometime. Well, I'm in Princess Island Park of Eau Claire right now, and I'd love to do that someday. But that self-love is only something that will come through you and from you, and facing everything that hurts you and facing everything that wants to make you small or crushes you or makes you feel like shit or whatever. That self-love will shine from your heart and people will know it and they will feel confident around you and they'll want to be around you and they'll want to be partners with you and they'll want to make love with you and they'll want to give and receive and balance and light, because no longer are you a wounded little child or a boy or whatever was the stuck place, and you're just loving that that's what happened, no matter what happened, because it's all things that taught you and showed you who you are, sometimes crushed you down until you had no choice, and you survived, and you're here, and you're love, and you're light, and you're being unconditional with yourself, and it's magic. So, are you giving yourself the magic right now? Are you giving yourself that self-love? Are you having a hard day and just saying, okay, yeah, shit, I'm having a hard day? And not putting too much pressure on yourself and not going to too many lows. My friend Joy and I were talking about that this morning. Not smashing yourself and having to hit the bottom every time to know that you made somewhere and make your validation of self and all these things. It's just like, holy shit, oh, I love this man. I love this person, his baldness, his wrinkles, his gray hair, his everything. And when you can do that for yourself, you know you found self-love. And looking in my eyes, there's no like joyous exuberation. It's just like almost exhaustion right at this point. But it's okay. All that shit happened to fucking... Do you think a freaking diamond grows out of not getting so much pressure? It implodes? We're diamonds. We're diamonds, and all this hell we're going through right now and all this shit that we see showing up and we're scared of or maybe uncomfortable about is us getting compressed into diamonds. Are you a diamond? I think you are. I see it. And all these people that are giving me smiles and hearts and beautiful things, I see it in all of you. You weren't called here unless you're feeling a similar vibration. And it's so beautiful, just as I'm singing my heart, my tears are coming and all these people are showing up to participate and to see and to maybe get a seed that they need or maybe a kind word or whatever. But you're all beautiful. You're all doing it. No matter how hard it's been, no matter how much shit you got smeared all over your face, I don't give a fuck. That's the badge of honor. And yeah, shine it. And then come in places like this, just enjoy, just feel the vibration of all the beautiful, you could say, oh, well, look at all the dandelions, look at all the stuff, but no, look at all the trees, look at all the grass, look at the peace and the harmony of nature. When's your chance to get out to nature? Go enjoy it today. Go feed yourself, go shine and let the sun, I can feel the pollen coming off the trees. It's all over my screen. It's beautiful. We're getting blessed in every moment by all these beautiful things, the beautiful sky, the beautiful clouds, the beautiful wind. I can feel it. It's just, wow. And I'm sharing that because it's not making me lesser. It's making my cup flow over. And I'm so happy. Thank you, Joy. Dandelions are beautiful. I like gold being heated to high temperatures to have, exactly, Linda. We're being purified. We're going into the fire. We're going into the divine alchemy of who we are. And having all that stuff burned off, you got mucked your whole entire life with every belief and all these things. And you're here. And you're smiling at yourself. And you're making beautiful comments. And you're having love and shining. Because that's how it works. We're part of the same. We're part of the collective. My joy is your joy. Your joy is my joy. My stumbling upon of this is to be shared so that you can have the same or see it and know that it's possible. It's beautiful. So it's been a hard bunch of days, but now I know what divine union is. I know what inner union is. It's never about finding a woman or somebody else to compliment me. It's about having all the facets of me joined up, forgiving all the shit that happened from other people, opposite sex, collective pandemics, all the crap, and just purifying it inside of me and joining it all together and being love right here in me. And then that heart that shines out of my eyes and my face and my body just shines out around me, and people are going to see that and they're going to want that, and I'm going to know the people that are in vibrational harmony with me, and then we can come together in unconditional love. Yeah, and I'm just reading what Joy says, divine alchemy, and eventually you are here, and then the muck becomes more rare and more manageable. Yeah, the shit doesn't have to keep coming to squish it down to be a diamond, because you're already a diamond. And then stuff will come to polish you and highlight that diamond and have a beautiful light that shines through it, so it just sparkles like the sun. And that's what we're all here. Amanda says, I just got done doing a bunch of stuff around my place, feels good. Now I'm ready for a nap. There's another beautiful thing. Go nap. Go frickin' crash hard if you need to. Go give yourself the love. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel guilty about the fact you don't have a job. Don't be guilty about the fact you have debt. Don't be guilty about you don't have love, you don't have a relationship, you don't have sex, you don't have whatever. All the things that you're longing for, just put them away and find you first. Because anything else is going to be lack or yearning or all this messy crap that spoils everything. Just sit in, I'm perfect. I'm perfect. For me, I'm perfect. Your perfect may be different than my perfect, but I don't really give a damn if you think I'm perfect or not. And that gives it this beautiful place of self-reliance, of self-love, of self-acceptance. And that's all I'm talking about. I accept who I am. I'm beautiful. I love who I am. I used to hate having no hair. I used to think my beard looked bad, but fuck, do I look wise and do I look hot? I just walk with confidence with my chest pushed out and smile. And I see women notice me, and I see people passing by and just like, what the hell? What's going on there? It's beautiful, and I love it. And that's what it's all about. When you're in self-love, people can see it, and then they're like, woo, what's going on there? Maybe I'm gonna go check that out. And that's what I'm calling in right now. Calling in all the divine love, all the partnerships, all the divine community, all these beautiful people that are coming into this live right now. Calling you all in. Let's create a community. I'm going to do a live, hopefully, with two beautiful divine masculine men. Tomorrow, I won't give their names until they've given agreement to it, but we're going to talk today, and we're going to start doing some healing stuff and talk from our hearts and just loving it and they're excited about it too. So keep shining. What's your declaration of self-love? Put it in the bottom if you want. My declaration of self-love is I deserve to have amazing people in my life. I deserve beautiful co-creations. I deserve abundance. I deserve love. I deserve intimacy, sexuality, pleasure, fun, play, being a child again. I take those all back now. That's the ultimate declaration of self-love. And I invite beautiful sunshine and wind. The wind just kind of came in as I finished that. I'm getting blessed by the trees, by the wind, by the sun. So glad to share this all with you. I loved it. And I love you all. Watch for more. We'll talk soon. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this. I'm going to give you one last look of all the beautiful nature. This is a park in the middle of the Bow River. It's got water on both sides. So it's really this just clean, pure space. And I love it here. I'm going to sit with the trees for a little bit and get a divine blessing and finish my exploration for today. I love me. I love you. I love us all. Thank you. Bye.